victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh, there with the hands. Thought they could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's noted in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Seattle Seahawks. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Hands up, Lee!
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
This is Joe Mixon, fourth in the NFL in rushing last season. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Here now the offense for the Bengals.
Obviously a tough test for this offense right out of the gate. Road game in game one of the new year. Conventional wisdom says, go slow, take care of the football.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bobby Wagner, the former second-rounder out of Utah State, with a sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
The punter Lockout there now as he sends it away. Now it's Lockett. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Alert 3, alert 3.
25, 25.
Slam, 22, jet, over. 22.
On first down, Wilson. It's complete to Robinson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
40.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, the Bengals and Seahawks meeting here in Week 1, and this is a combination that we haven't seen that often on the turf. If you look back to when the franchises began facing each other all the way back in 1977. But since then, just 20 meetings between the two teams. And the Bengals have won 11 of them, including the last meeting back in October of 2015. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Check 52's the mic. 6 man.
That's right.
And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play. Close things down inside.
It's caught inside the 25. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
First quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They go play action with Wilson. He's going to look deep down the field. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. And the Bengals starting defensive unit now.
Strong safety Sean Williams really bounced back from injuries in previous seasons to post one of the best years of his NFL career. 5 interceptions in 2018, led the league in interception return yards, provides great veteran leadership, and some real funk coming from his spot in the secondary.
38 yards on the scamper there.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
He's going to take off with it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Mike 57. And we got to get to the ball.
Look left.
Let's keep moving. Convert.
Play action. It's Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The rookie DK Metcalf, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll run it now with Robinson. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I got it.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, they just put a little sizzle in their steak there. First quarter, 4th and goal, run it in. A boost.
I think they showed confidence in their defense by going for it. That's telling their defense, look, we're counting on you guys, and we know that we believe in you because we go for it here. Even if we don't get it, get field position on our side, and you'll stop them. Instead, they put it in the end zone and tally up 6 points.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, Everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
On 2nd and 10, Dalton, and he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is taken at about the 14. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Looking downfield for Dez. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Dez Bryant, 30 yards. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. So far they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now sometimes if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, D.
Passing, it's Dalton. And this will be incomplete. Now the Bengals on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. Dalton here from the gun. And able to find Green. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give, running right is Anderson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you.
On 2nd and 11 now. Dalton, open man is Uzama. The big fella, the 20. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards. Excellent execution, and now there's...
Oh, yeah.
Nicely.
How my mic on 0%? That don't make sense.
Because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Just got a game.
Throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. So Dalton now. Open man is Ross, complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Here's Dalton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on
It's
third
forced,
down.
no
And that's going to
point.
force him into a field goal attempt.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We
I'm trying
remind you
to
that
get
coming
it.
up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here
At
on
least
this
they got
opening
defense.
weekend.
It's not like you.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
A reminder coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, it's the 1 weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game, then Broncos and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching debut and the Raiders' final season opener in Oakland. That's the late game, 10:30 Eastern. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll have a first down past the 40. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
They'll run on first down. It's Robinson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. On 2nd down, it's Robinson. Fighting through, he's got space.
The block is crazy.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
So
That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting
One more
past the
play,
point of attack.
you have
And
the
guess what he's
X-Factor
doing?
pack, guys.
Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On the run, it's Robinson.
Oh.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
That was bad.
It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called, they are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Now a throw in the
take
end
no more
zone
risks.
on
I can't take
first
no more
down,
risks
but it
from
lines
anything
up
right now.
incomplete.
I cannot take no more
David
risks.
Moore, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Wilson going to throw again. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but now it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He may try and run for this.
Die.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's the Orbikai, I mean. That's the Orbikai. That's what I'm talking about. I know you've seen the Orbikai. Watch this. The Orbikai. Hurdle. Hurdle. Boom. Boom. And an Orbikai over his head. We took 1st down. I'm going to pump it up. Pump it up, y'all.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
They can't stop him. He's like
down
Evan
to the
Kamau.
3-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
But let's get, if we can make a touchdown. Bro, look under my table. Look under my table. There. It's not gonna work. It's gonna go off anyway. So I got one. Pause. Y'all pause. I got one. Y'all break. Here. Plug it up. Well, that's my favorite. Alright, we back in the game, y'all.
Some communications. Yeah, some communications.
A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit. They'll try and run. This is Robinson.
Get in that touchdown. That's what I'm talking about. And we got a touchdown. Get another one. And we got the ball.
Seahawks.
Throw the ball to the crowd.
A great effort there.
Throw the ball to the crowd.
As time expires in the first half. Here the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Big decision there. They say forget the field goal and go for it. It pays off.
I wonder who was in the ear of the head coach on this one. Did he make this call on his own? Or maybe the analytics coach got involved?
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh my God! Oh, thank you for the glitch! Thank you for the glitch! Oh, snap! He catching up.
Well, he's free
He
going
can't
down
catch
the
up.
left side.
Too fast.
It's a foot race.
Fast just like Flash. I'm out of there. That's a touchdown! That's what I'm talking
Touchdown,
about.
Seattle. He goes 105 yards on the kick return.
That was
And the
our best
Seahawks
touchdown
are able to
of the
stretch that
season. Look
lead
at
out
that.
a bit further.
Let's go.
And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the...
Oh, they
break
flip it
yourself.
to the kicker.
Break
He looks
yourself.
like he's going to throw
Break
it.
yourself, fool.
And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2.
Chris, the dude, the comedian. Break yourself, fool. The dude sitting Cheetos Ice Cube.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This will be fielded at the 8.
Come here.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
Yo.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is.
I'm blazing.
Right?
I don't care.
Want to create more hype than what is there.
But
This
you're
is
going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Oh, we got two. We got two. Open. Oh, it's a big. It's a big. Right here.
He's picked off at his own 47. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. On first down, Robinson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside.
My
If you
first
get
of all
strung out
thing
on the
is,
perimeter, you're in peril.
he
Yeah,
got
we
an
saw
arm
the
on top
result,
of him.
negative
And
yardage.
that means
After
this
the
brown
loss to
spot
start
right
out, here's 2nd and 11.
Dummy! You dummy! Got it!
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop it.
Slime box. Here. What
And
are
he
you running
went
all the way
nowhere.
down
He'll
the
lose
road?
yardage back to the 29. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Down. Sit.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
But completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Wilson.
We're going.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
They're not blitzing. They're not blitzing.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again.
They're not blitzing.
Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down. Threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Flush to his right. And that is going to be incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Bengals will get the football back. Well, they were 2 for 3 on 4th down tries. Now they're unsuccessful. That brings them down to 50%.
But that's a percentage you have to feel pretty good about. You know, 2 for 3 before that, but finally get stopped again. That's okay. That's the type of team that'll keep pressing. In this situation, they'll continue to go for it.
They can't hang with us.
1st and 10 for Dalton. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzama. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Andy Dalton now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Dalton. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Giovanni Bernard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And that'll make it 3rd down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
When I see phone,
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton.
He's
got his man here. It's Green. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Oh, hello.
The first down throw coming for Dalton. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
Extra point and good by Bullock. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the lead is down to 28-10. And the Seahawks looks like they've recovered. They have. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation. And now you can go back and accept it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. Yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Now it's Wilson.
Ball, I can't.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Misses yet again, and the struggles here, they look pretty uncharacteristic for him.
You're certainly right about that. Mechanics are the key right now.
It's like a
It's a
single
Come on, flag!
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
How many money you get?
Now a throw here to his running back.
bounce every time they
9
get
yards
the
to pick up
chance.
there, and it's a 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before he even got to the nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the
Because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a Scotia credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen. Despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now, another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game.
He picked it up! He picked it up! How did he do it? He still was beat!
And they're going to set up shot.
Replay that! Replay!
I need to see this.
2-yard line.
Put this on replay. Did he literally just pick the ball up from the ground? Yeah, the ball was on the ground, right? Yeah. Yeah, the ball. Oh! He got some good, what you call it? What it is? What that thing?
IQ.
No, he don't got good IQ. He got good awareness. Cause look, you see how he twists his head like this? Boom. He seen that ball coming to him. Yeah, my boy ran. We definitely got it. Let me capture that right there. I'm trying to capture that. Look how he hurt me. That hurt was kind of sweet. Stop pressing buttons. Yeah. Got the Dizzle on replay. This would be my new wallpaper. That hurt it.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Oh, he's over.
Escaping the pressure right. Let it go deep right side.
And why would the lineman catch that ball?
Incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Tempo.
They go play action now. Wilson. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that'll be incomplete.
I don't wonder why he was free agent.
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Don't make it. He's getting fired.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Wilson, eluding the pressure.
Yeah, he heard that, though. He heard that, though. He heard that, though.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in, touchdown,
I want to fire him.
Des Bryant, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week one. We're at home. This is why you want to be home in week one. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
Incredibly
short kick, fielded way up
looking at
there.
people's channels,
And
if y'all
really
see a
good
single
starting
video
field
of me,
position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
that video was just reported for copyright.
Getting set to go again, Andy Dalton marches back onto the field. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had a victory.
Yeah, long road back from here.
Wow! Nah, you do better than TikTok. That's a dot. Give me that. I'm taking it to the crib. I'm taking it to the house. I'm taking it to the crib. That's a touchdown. I love you two.
It's a touchdown.
Oh, sound warning.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
Yo, yeah, part 2 coming. We playing football. Hashtag soccer.
When the game's like this, you know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go?
We playing a whole lot of games.
He said, oh, heck
No, we playing really
I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats.
This is just our story
You like
one.
being
This
out
is
there at the end
Madden.
of
We
these
doing
wide margins.
football. We doing our cup.
Gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Ooh, a little cruel
Yeah, we
here.
doing
They're going to
cup.
go for the onside kick up big.
We finna win that cup.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover.
Watch this.
The
Biggie.
fourth
Biggie.
quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't
I
get
really
it.
should live.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder,
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A.J. Green.
You know I tell him because
45
look at the
yards.
block.
And the Bengals are
Yes,
able
he
to
is. He
draw a bit
moving.
closer.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner
Y'all flag that.
out, make it illegal,
Bro, I
because that is so
swear.
hard to
What?
recognize and so hard to adjust, because your
Y'all
first
flag
move is
anything
to
with
not
it.
get beat in the middle of
Y'all
the
can
field,
flag
and that's how
it.
they
It's
move
still
you
be
first before they
point is
break
good.
off to the corner.
Hell
But then
no,
as the
y'all can
wide
flag
receiver,
anything
great
wrong.
job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go.
Oh my, what
But he
is
did a
the
great job
point,
with it
bruh?
there.
What is the
good
point?
balance, really good body control.
What's the point?
And how about the end result? A touchdown.
The risk reward of the
You can't
onside
make
kick.
that
When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them.
I
And
thought
field
his name was
position
Ford.
leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep.
Just throw it up,
Those
throw
types
it
of
up.
things, now they've given up that type of field position.
It's caught
When it's
inside the
good.
25. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now as his guys continue to pour it on. Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive, with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
Off of pounds, off of shooters. Bills always talking about shooting game with the pound.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. Now and they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff and a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock. And he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Oh!
this try for two is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
All about the numbers,
all about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 5 yards on the catch there brings up second down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And Dalton to throw.
Oh! Right in my hand! I'm taking it to the house before 2 minutes. I gotta take it to the house before 2 minutes.
And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
My boy McDonald's.
Felt like they had to throw the ball.
I know my shit.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the game there.
I spy with my
he's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know. Well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Be the chicken. Chicken.
It's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there.
Bro, you are lying. You bigger than everybody on the field.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Let me look on his injury report.
I gotta do it.
No, I gotta do it.
Like, I do it.
No, I want to look at that. Okay. 2 quarters.
Snap.
To be decided. But 2 quarters, well, that's gonna be
Muscle cross, bro, he can still be in the game. Yeah, bro.
That's like 1 quarter. That's like 1 quarter.
And a nickel here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third.
Oh! Runner, I heard the
He can run for it, and he will.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Touchdown.
He will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know that plenty of people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right.
They said they got sushi last night. You do it the microphone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive of a one-sided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal.
This
and never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Passing. It's Green. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
What are interceptions?
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Andy Dalton. That's complete. Bernard. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Here's Dalton. And now here's another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you
Ball!
start getting those numbers up
Oh,
a little
that-
bit.
and
As you and I both know, it's
stop.
not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Firing.
And now it's 1st and 10.
There's
A big
Brian
mistake,
making some
especially
bad
when you
mistakes
factor
out
in the
there.
personal foul yardage. Wilson wants to throw it. Complete to Brian.
Oh my God! He's
Past
gone!
the 20. And they are going to score
Yo, I thought that was a
again.
hit.
Yet another touchdown as they
But
just add to their
Wakanda forever.
totals.
You just did Wakanda.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
Watch the twitch.
Max protection, bro.
On the 10. Switch.
They'll let Robinson try and run.
God, it's my spinning!
And he will not make it to the goal line. It's his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
Well, we're going to get the ball back. So it don't really matter.
Ooh, on his hands!
We're going to get the ball back.
10!
Set now to kick this one away, and off it
We're
goes.
going to get the ball back. Trust me.
Hey, they're going to be mean.
This fielded at the 2.
You think they're going to kneel in at this position?
And he'll bring
What
it a
about
few
that?
past
Hey,
the
they ain't got
20
the start,
to the
right?
23-yard
They're
line.
going to try to go for more points.
Missed my screen. I'm missing my screen.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now.
Oh!
And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. If they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. So Dalton now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They got a timeout. Timeout. Time is running.
Timeout.
Clock is ticking.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. So the victory
That's
here
what y'all
for
get.
Seattle. And with that, our journey begins, Charles.
No.
Oh, man, so much
I know
to
what they're
look
going to do.
forward to. Isn't
So
it nice
guys,
to get a really
meet
good
us
game right out of the gate?
FIFA. See you guys in like a couple minutes.
Don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time.